What's the occupation in your school? Part 2. Zeus, a bouncy beagle with floppy ears and a tail that never stopped wagging, bounced into his classroom, his nose twitching excitedly. Today was project day. Their teacher, Mrs. Hoot, a wise old owl, had assigned them a special task to learn all about the amazing people who made their school run smoothly. Zeus loved learning new things, especially if it involved meeting new people. He looked at his assignment slip. School heroes. Interview a staff member. He wiggled with anticipation. Who would he choose? As he scanned the classroom, his eyes landed on the monkey team. 3 cheeky monkeys who always seemed to be carrying trays overflowing with yummy treats. He thought, maybe they can tell me all about the delicious food we get in the cafeteria. During lunchtime, Zeus found the monkey team bustling about, filling plates with juicy fruits and steaming bowls of pasta. He shyly approached Mr. Banana, the oldest of the monkeys, who had a friendly crinkle around his eyes. "Excuse me, Mr. Banana." Zeus wagged his tail. "Can I ask you some questions about your job?" Mr. Banana chuckled. "Of course, little one. We are the cafeteria workers. We love making sure everyone is well fed and happy." So, Zeus asked him all about planning meals, following recipes, and keeping the cafeteria clean. He even learned that Mr. Banana used to be a traveling chef who collected recipes from all over the world. Next, Zeus sniffed out Mr. Hippo, the school custodian. Mr. Hippo was a gentle giant who always had a smile on his face. As Zeus watched him mop the hallway floors, he asked, "Mr. Hippo, what does a custodian do?" Mr. Hippo stopped mopping and winked. "We're the school cleaners, little pup. We make sure everything is spick and span, from classrooms to bathrooms. It's a big job, but it's important to keep everyone healthy." Zeus learned that Mr. Hippo loved his job because it made the school feel safe and welcoming. After lunch, Zeus hopped on the big yellow school bus driven by Ms. Drift, a sleek leopard with sunglasses perched on her head. "Hi, Ms. Drift." Zeus barked. "Can I ask you about driving the bus?" Ms. Drift grinned. "Certainly. Driving the bus is a big responsibility. I get to pick up all my little passengers and make sure they get to school safely." Zeus learned that Ms. Drift knew all the best routes to avoid traffic and loved making funny announcements over the loudspeaker. Finally, Zeus visited the cozy office of Mrs. Brady, the school's guidance counselor, a graceful gazelle with kind eyes. "Mrs. Brady," Zeus squeaked, "what do you do here?" Mrs. Brady offered him a seat and explained, "I help students with any worries they might have, big or small. I like to be a listening ear and help them navigate school life." Zeus discovered that Mrs. Brady loved helping kids find their strengths and overcome challenges. By the end of the day, Zeus's notebook was overflowing with fascinating details about all the school heroes. He couldn't wait to share his findings with his class. The next day, Zeus stood proudly in front of his classmates, a vibrant poster filled with pictures and notes beside him. He excitedly shared everything he learned about the monkey team, Mr. Hippo, Ms. Drift, and Mrs. Brady. The class was captivated as Zeus mimicked Mr. Banana's funny whisking motion and Ms. Drift's cool hand gestures on the steering wheel. When Zeus finished, the room erupted in applause. "That was amazing, Zeus," his classmates cheered. He beamed, knowing he had not only learned a lot, but had also discovered the incredible team that made their school such a special place. As Mrs. Hoot returned Zeus's paper with a big, shiny A, Zeus knew this project wasn't just about grades. It was about appreciating the incredible people who made their school a happy, safe, and delicious place to learn and grow. Hey friends! Have you ever wondered who keeps our school running? Many people have important jobs at school. The cafeteria workers provide nutritional lunch and make sure you are well fed. The custodian cleans the school so that you are studying comfortably in a clean classroom. The school bus driver ensures your trip to and from the school is safe and smooth. And lastly, if you have a problem in your school life, you can always go to the school counselor. There are lots of other helpers too. We'll learn more about all their cool jobs next time. Remember to like and subscribe.